In the beginning of 1942, the JU-88 C-6, which was based off the JU-88 A4, was accepted into serial production. The C series of the JU-88 was intended to be a heavy fighter modification of the JU-88 A4. Both aircraft used the same Yumbo 211J1 or 211J2 engines. The C-6 packed quite a punch in the nose. 3 9.72mm MG-17s, capable of firing 1,200 rounds per minute, were mounted in the nose, along with 3 20mm cannons. During 1942, Allied attacks on German U-boats and shipping in the Bay of Biscay was ramping up. In an attempt to counter the threat, KG-40 began flying JU-88 C-6s. They would conduct escort missions from their bases in France and were a significant threat to Allied ASW aircraft. Although large and slow, the Sunderland flying boat was not an easy target for the German heavy fighters. JU-88s would attack these aircraft in groups, and even then, they were quite difficult to take down. Additionally, JU-88Cs would escort Focke-Wulf 200 Condors until they were beyond the reach of Allied land-based aircraft. To counter the new German threat over the Bay of Biscay, the RAF began sending Beaufighters and Mosquitoes over the bay. The battle over the Bay of Biscay was quite intense, and would see its climax in the summer of 1943. When the Allies landed on Normandy, KG-40 was quickly assigned to launch desperate attacks on the beachheads. Due to the sheer amount of Allied anti-aircraft and Allied fighter presence, these attacks were not successful. In addition to all of that, the JU-88 C-6 was heavily used in the night fighter role. At first, the FUG-202 aircraft radar had a range of up to 5 kilometers. Later on, the FUG-212 radar was used and operated at a frequency of 91 MHz and had a range of 6 kilometers. Both of these radar sets were installed on the fuselage. While flying night operations, flame arresters were installed on the exhaust pipes to conceal the aircraft better. Over on the Eastern Front, the JU-88 C-6 was used to strike deep into enemy territory and engage Soviet trains and shipping. Despite all the modifications turning this aircraft into a heavy fighter, it still had quite the devastating bomb load. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome to the JU-88 C-6, which was just released for IL-2 Great Battles as part of the Battle of Normandy expansion. In this scenario, we will be attempting to use the C-6 in its heavy fighter role. We have a group of enemy bombers up ahead somewhere. I don't think we have visual on them just yet, no, doesn't look like it. But we are going to attempt to disrupt that formation of enemy bombers. This thing packs quite the punch in the nose, so I feel bad for anything on the receiving end of, of our guns. But that being said, when it comes to single-engine fighters, we are really just food, so that is going to be a little interesting. I don't think I'll be using the JU-88 C-6 in this role too much, especially in multiplayer, but we'll be doing some ground attack later in the video, which I see me doing the most in this aircraft. Anyway, it looks like we have our flight of bombers off to around 11 o'clock there. Let's go ahead and throttle up and go get them. Okay, there's the group of bombers. Looks like a flight of A-20s, and above them is a flight of fighters, which is not good. We do have more JU-88s in the area, which will attack this formation. It would probably be best to do one pass and then get the heck out of here, but we'll see. What are those fighters? They look like Spits. Yeah, I'm not too excited for that. There's the other JU-88s going in, attacking the bombers. And we'll move in too. Let's throttle up. Try to get in there. We have to remember the A-20s do have quite a powerful defensive armament as well. And I hear something, which is not good. Oh gosh, there's a Spit. Okay, Fritz, it's time to put that defensive armament to good use. Oh goodness. Alright, this is already quite terrifying. All the Spitfires just flying past us. Full throttle. We're just gonna open up at range here on these A-20s. My aircraft's a little unstable due to damage. Got a 20mm hit into that guy's right engine. There's another. And another. Okay, time to go. We have a damaged engine, apparently. The aircraft is unstable. So this has gone, actually better than anticipated, I'm not going to lie. It looks like, oh gosh, something's going down. What's going down over there? Looks like a JU-88. And another one by a pair of Spits is on fire, being engulfed in flames. And there's a Spit coming in behind us. Let's evade. And now it's time to hit the deck and run like hell. And we'll do some ground attack and show off how this thing fares. Yeah, with enemy fighters around, you're really not going to be able to do a whole lot with this aircraft, especially in the Battle of Normandy time frame. Oh goodness. Ow, ow, ow. Oh no. Kameraden. You ready to bail out? Let's get this Spit off of us. It's probably going to overshoot. Alright, I think it's time to leave this here aircraft and try other things. Goodbye. Alrighty folks, here we go. Second time's the charm. We will be bombing an airfield, which is right off the nose here. We have two 1,000 kilogram bombs strapped underneath our belly, which should be more than enough to pretty much pulverize this airfield. That is if we can hit it. The rest of my formation is with me. I have a feeling they will be level bombing the target. I will opt for a dive bomb, which will be a little sketchy considering the air brakes were removed off of the JU-88 C-6, but that is okay. I'm just looking at the cockpit here, and we can see this drum magazine here for, I'm guessing, the cannon. That's pretty cool to see that. This is a really interesting cockpit, that's for sure. It looks quite nice. Anyway, the airfield is right there, right in the gun sight. We can see it. Looks like I have some buildings off to the right side, and looks like there's a large group of buildings right here that I am lined up with, so that will be our target. Hopefully this doesn't go too horribly wrong. I think we'll be okay though. Alright, we're starting to take some anti-aircraft fire. And let's get ready to push over here. Let's get ready to bring the throttle back. We are moving quite quickly, going 400 kilometers per hour. All right, let's push over. Looks like we'll be diving through the cloud. Let's acquire our target. There we go, right on target. It looks like a large group of aircraft. I'm gonna drop one bomb after the other. Look at that anti-aircraft battery to the right. I am not a fan of that. What's our airspeed? Pretty damn fast. I'm just not going to look at it. All right, and bomb one and bomb two away. Pull out nice and easy. Okay, that second bomb was right on the money. Good stuff. That was great. All right, let's get out of here. Maybe we can try to strafe some of those anti-aircraft positions. I'm sure all of those gunners would have rather serious concussions. All right, let's swing around. Let's try to strafe them real quick. This is probably a bad idea, but man, I love those massive bombs. Those are certainly quite a lot of fun. All right, let's go get them. Strafe them, try to suppress them a bit, and throttle up. Try to run before they really hurt me. See the tracer whizzing past our head. Not a fan of that. No, sir. It looks like we're going to clear them. Awesome. This thing is quite fast, going 500 kph on the deck here. We'll do one more pass and then RTB. All right, have a couple here. Throttle up. Looks like they're still engaging the high targets. Thank goodness they're distracted. Awesome. So that was a successful attack in the JU-88 C-6. The last thing I want to do in this aircraft for this video is attack a train. I figured that would be quite fun, and that's how I used to end a lot of these videos, so this is definitely a fitting aircraft to attack a train. Okay, folks, here we are over the Russian steppe, and there is our train. You can see it is trying to desperately run away. We took two 250 kilogram bombs, and we are going to obliterate this guy, I think. We'll try to drop our bombs, see if we can take out the locomotive, but I have a feeling it's going to be quite devastating nonetheless. We're going to drop our bombs one at a time as well. Okay, lined up nicely. Push over. Let's give it a little squirt here. We'll just do a strafing run initially. I hit the locomotive a bit, but now it is flying. Oh my gosh, it is really moving. That is going to be a hard target to hit with bombs. So let's swing around, and looks like the rest of the train was decoupled. Oh yeah, look at that. That is actually pretty good. And it's really just easy pickings now. Oh wow, that was a fuel car, and we just flew right through that. Okay. That was exciting. Alright, we'll swing around and drop our bombs right on this. We'll drop them in a pair. How about that? Okay. And hopefully my bombs land good. Bombs away. There we go, right on target, direct hit. I'm actually quite happy with that. Okay, very cool. Well, that is the JU-88 C-6 attacking a train. Well, folks, that will do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.